Hi, this is Kim from The Spirited Creative. I am going to talk to you today about energy and the law of attraction and how they are so connected to each other. If you haven't already, visit my website, thespiritedcreative.com. I am a Photoshop junkie. I love talking about food, writing about food, and things that I'm doing, anything creative. Of course, the law of attraction and energy and anything about your spirit and soul, all that kind of stuff, and Thrive, a nutritional supplement. I'm all about that. So it's just a good place to get some information, and these are all things that I'm very passionate about. So visit thespiritedcreative.com if you got time. That would be awesome. So let's get right down to it. We're going to talk about energy first, what energy is. I'm not talking about, solar energy or wind energy or oil, all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about the universal energy, the energy that everything is made out of. You, me, everything is made from energy. The universe, the entire universe is made from this same energy. Your body, the air between us, the technology, the plastics, anything that we create, it still comes down to this energy. Water, earth, anything in nature, it's all energy. Energy is a vibration. There's subatomic particles just snapping and popping and moving and vibrating. Even if we can't see it and we don't know that that it's there, it is absolutely there. It's in everything. So we are connected to everything. We live in this ocean of motion. Like I said, energy is constantly moving. Everything vibrates. There's a frequency for everything. Now, our bodies are made to interpret vibration, and this is nothing new, but your hearing, your tasting, seeing, feeling, smelling, even your sixth sense, your intuition and your thoughts and all that kind of thing is vibrating. Our bodies are meant to pick this up. We're like radio antennas, interpreting different types of vibration in different ways. So there's nothing different between you and anything else energetically. Us humans, we may have some separation that we perceive in our bodies, but honestly, the energy is everywhere. We are all connected. And we're connected to nature. We're connected to everything around us. It's all the same energy, just in different frequencies and different vibrations. Now, the great thing is that our thoughts are also energy. It has been proven that a thought is an active vibration. It's a thing. It's not just this invisible thing that you keep to yourself. Your thought is an active part of this universe. Your thoughts create everything. Nothing can happen or be manifested without thought. It's impossible. A thought is what creates. Your brain, your thought, is a creative force in this world. Of course, we have thoughts that are conscious, and we have these subconscious thoughts. It's almost like a computer. Our conscious thoughts are like the memory in your computer. You're typing in the information. You're actively looking at your computer screen. That's all the memory, the things that are happening right now. But there's also that subconscious mind, or in the analogy of the computer, the subconscious is like the hard drive. It's storing all the events and things that have happened to you, the beliefs that you've accumulated over your lifetime. That's all stored in your subconscious mind, in your hard drive. So thoughts are basically your imagination. And that imagination is how we create our life. So imagination is something that many people think is just for creative people. You've got a good imagination. But the imagination is anything. If I tell you to think of, a duck or a horse, you can see that in your mind's eye. You're thinking of a horse. That's your imagination. It's not just for creative people, although that is what we use to create, absolutely. So our thoughts, which are a thing, create feelings. We can think of something and it is generating a feeling, okay? And that feeling is a vibration as well. So your thought is a vibration, that thought is initiating your feelings, and that is a vibration as well. And your feelings create your life experience. So we have the thoughts creating the feelings that are creating the experience. How? Well, this is the law of attraction. Abraham Hicks defines law of attraction as that which is like unto itself is drawn. I always have to read that. I get tongue-tied just trying to spit that out. I kind of prefer these. You know, you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. Fate, it was meant to be. All of these that you see in front of you, those are all references to law of attraction. Now, these are old sayings. These aren't anything new that has just been created recently. And in fact, all the major religions are chock full of references to law of attraction. This is not some new age concept. This is a universal law. So now it doesn't matter if you don't, if you choose not to believe in the law of attraction, it's working 100% of the time. It doesn't matter what your belief in it is. Just like the law of gravity, you can choose to not believe in gravity, but it's still going to work. If you jump off a cliff, just because you're going to say you don't believe in gravity doesn't mean you're going to float. You're going to fall down like everybody else does. It's a universal law. It's the same with the law of attraction. It is a force of nature. I was trying to spit that out here. It's a force of nature. It's part of what is the universe. Doesn't matter if you believe in it or not. So the only job that the law of attraction has is matching up like frequencies. Now, if you remember what I said before, everything is vibrating. Everything is moving. Everything has a frequency. So the only job this law of attraction has is to match up frequencies. So what you are thinking about is what you are attracting into your life. So remember, the thought initiates the feeling, and the feeling creates your life experience. They're all related, and it comes down to what you're vibrating in your being, in your energy. That is what you're attracting into your life. Okay? Now, the law of attraction doesn't know what is real or what is imagined. It is not just in your, you're vibrating in your present moment, but it's not discriminating against what it thinks is real and what it thinks is imagined. All it's doing is reacting to and attracting to you what you are vibrating. So you could be in this moment right now having a certain type of feeling, and that's your dominant vibration. So that is what you are starting to attract to yourself. Or it could be something from your past. You could be thinking of, let's say, something bad, some traumatic moment in your past. And you've probably done that like I have in the past. You think of something bad that happened and you can feel it. You feel that feeling all over again. Well, the law of attraction doesn't know this is just a memory. It's going by what you're emitting as your frequency right now. So you use your imagination to create your life. Your imagination is your thought that's generating the feelings that are creating your life experience. So this one I call the head warp alert because this one took me a while to wrap my brain around. But right now, you are living in your past. So what do I mean by that? So the thoughts and feelings you're having right now, in this very moment, is what you are going to experience the results of that in your future. Okay? So if I'm feeling really good and positive about something right now, something that I want, and I'm confident I'm going to get it, and I've got a good feeling going. At some point in my future, that is going to manifest into my life. The law of attraction is starting to draw those circumstances, those people, events, situations, everything to draw to me what I'm emitting out, matching up those like frequencies. So it could be tomorrow, it could be in a couple weeks, it could be in a couple years, but that is in the works, my dominant feeling, okay? But what you are experiencing right now in your life is something that you initiated in your past. So at some point in your past, you had the same frequency, you had the same thoughts and feelings energetically of what you are experiencing in your life right now. That's why I say right now you are living in your past. So once you kind of understand that, it's not that complicated, and it really brings down the point that you really need to have good feelings and keep yourself in that positive knowing that what you want is going to come to you, because you want that frequency to be as such so you can actually manifest that in your future. So taking inspired action, using your intuition, use this energy. Know that what you are wanting is going to come to you. And when you feel the need to take action and it feels good, that's your inspired action. You're using your intuition. Because the law of attraction is drawing to you situations and people and events and opportunities to bring you what you are wanting. So when something feels good, take that action, use that intuition. The law of attraction is bringing to you what you want, but you need to take action and make it manifest. So the conscious mind isn't really in direct control of your life. It's really gets down to your belief. A belief is a thought that you have had, or an event or a situation or a feeling that you've had over and over and over again. It becomes a belief. And that belief just kind of runs in the background in your subconscious mind, or in the hard drive, like we talked before, hard drive of the computer, okay? So your conscious mind, what you're just thinking, isn't really in direct control, because if it was, we'd all just, I want to be a millionaire, or I want this and I want that, and it would just automatically happen. And it just doesn't work that way, okay? It's our conscious mind is not always, associated with our feelings. It's really our thoughts. It's a lot deeper than that. So are you living by default? Living by default is letting your conscious mind just kind of do whatever, you're not getting into your feelings, you're not controlling how you're feeling to get what you want, you're just accepting everything that kind of runs into you, Everybody is creating their own experience, and that experience is creating situations and events, and it's a complicated web of events and things that are happening. And if you're not deliberately creating your life, you're just living by default. You're just allowing whatever it is to come to you, and you're reacting to that. Now, wouldn't it be better to become a deliberate creator? Wouldn't it be better to say, well, I want this will make me happy, and then attract that into your life, rather than just accepting things that come your way, living by default? Wouldn't that be better? I think it would. So how do you become a deliberate creator? Well, you cultivate new beliefs. Okay? You start telling a new story. Your subconscious mind has stored all your past experiences and has created your beliefs and feelings on everything that you've experienced. So to change that, you need to start telling a new story. Start saying more and feeling more what you really want. Because what you wanted back in your childhood is maybe not what you're wanting right now. It changes all the time. You never get it done. You're always going to want something new. But if you don't start feeling and getting connected with what it is that you do want, Your subconscious doesn't know, and your subconscious mind is really at the root of, your thoughts and connected with your feelings. That subconscious mind has a lot to do with it. Your conscious mind might say, yes, I want this, and you think you may be feeling it, but your subconscious might go, no, 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 no. This is what you've always done. This is what you really want. It kind of sabotages you. So start telling a new story, so that gets in your subconscious mind. And how do you do that? Well, what do you want? And how do you want to feel with that? I think so many of us really don't know what we want. We just want to feel happy or feel joyful, and that's a great place to be in. But you have to get down to what is that feeling. And a lot of times we have it backwards. We say, well, once I get that chunk of money, I'm going to be so happy and relieved. That's going to be awesome. Or when I get that new car, or when I get that job, then I can finally relax and be happy. It's actually the opposite of that. You really need to be in the feeling place of that, and then the physical things will be attracted to you. The events and the things will come to you. So you need to be in that happy place right now. And that's so opposite for so many people. But you really want to, figure out what it is you want and get to that feeling place. I call that feeling place the essence. It gets down to, what am I going to feel like? What do I want to feel like when I accomplish this? What is that going to do for me? What is the essence? I know in my own personal life, the essence of everything for me comes down to ease. I want ease in everything. I want an easy stream of income coming to me. I want ease in traveling and things. I just want ease. It just comes down to that. Now, this is going to be different for each one of you. What is it? What does it come down to that you want? It might be just comfort. It might be freedom, although the word freedom kind of has an attachment of bondage. So you have to be careful of what you're wanting, so you're not coming from a lack standpoint. But get down to the essence of it. Now, meditation is a great way to clear your mind, and let yourself feel what it is that you do want. Meditation does not have to be anything complicated. You don't have to sit in a lotus or half lotus position. You do not have to do chanting or alms or anything like that. It's simply quieting the mind. You can sit in a comfortable chair, close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and just pay attention to your breathing. This is letting yourself disconnect consciously. This is different than sleeping. So you're allowing your mind to go into neutral. It's almost like being in a car and coasting down the hill in neutral. You're still moving, but you're not using the gas to get you down the hill. You're just in neutral. So in the world of meditation, you are allowing yourself to be conscious, but quieting your mind so you're not thinking negative thoughts or positive thoughts, just allowing universal energy to just come through you. Not only is this relaxing, it's absolutely just beneficial in so many different ways. One of the things that comes up, as you can see with this graphic here, is the mental chatter. Oh my goodness. When you first start meditating, you're going to probably find that you can't quiet your mind. You're still thinking of things. And this comes with practice. It will get easier the more you do it. So I would just suggest just do it and see how great you feel. Okay. The other technique is visualization. Earlier I asked, what is it that you want and how do you want to feel? Visualization is the act of, getting yourself, this is really good to do after meditation when you're in that relaxed state. Just start visualizing because you're already opening your mind, you're already quiet. What is it that you want? How are you going to feel? What is the physical thing that you want? be in that new car. What does it smell like in there? What does the leather feel like? Does it have a moonroof? Does it have a back seat? What color is it? How does the steering wheel feel when you got your hands on it? Or if it's a home, or if it's just a place you want to be, what does that feel like? Use all of your senses. Remember, all of your senses are interpreting vibration. That is bringing you a feeling. So if you're in that feeling place of whatever it is that you want, and be there for as long as you possibly can. Be in that place. Feel it. Visualize it. Don't censor yourself. Don't worry if it doesn't seem like it could happen. You're not worried about how this is going to happen. You're only wanting to feel what it's going to be like when it does happen. You leave the how to the law of attraction. The law of attraction will bring to you what you're feeling. So like I said before, in closing, you use your imagination to create your life. Your imagination is what is creating those feelings, which is creating those vibrations and frequencies within you that is attracting back to you the things that you want. So using your imagination to create your life is the basics of law of attraction. Well, this was, like I said, this was just law of attraction and energy 101. This is just briefly going over the points of law of attraction. So absolutely learn more. There's law of attraction resources all over the internet. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. Start learning, start educating yourself. Become a deliberate creator of your life. And visit thespiritedcreative.com and keep up with my posts. And until next time, you have a wonderful, joyous day. Bye-bye.